Kylian Mbappe is going to win the Ballon d'Or. Right now, that sounds downright shocking, like he's appeared out of thin air. You're probably shouting in your head, hold on, what about Dembele? Lamine Yamal? Salah? Or even raphinha? I get it. But stick with me for a moment, because I'm about to share 6 game-changing reasons why Mbappe is the clear frontrunner, and once you see them laid out, you'll be convinced. 4 of these 6 reasons all point back to one single glittering trophy, the FIFA Club World Cup. By the end of this breakdown, you'll understand how this competition has been his secret weapon, why it tips the scales in his favour, and how it could catapult him above every other contender. Trust me, you won't look at the Ballon d'Or race the same way again. Reason number 1. Barcelona isn't even on the pitch. Picture this, 2 of the front-runners for the Ballon d'Or, Lamine Yamal and Raphinha, don't even get a shot at the Club World Cup. Meanwhile, Real Madrid's squad, with Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. on fire, is about to play a minimum of 3 matches and could rack up to 7 if they storm their way to the final. Now, you might shrug and think, sure, but those group stage opponents come from leagues in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and beyond. No disrespect intended, but that's exactly the point. When world-class talents like Mbappe face defences that haven't seen that kind of pace or precision all year, they'll feast on chances, padding their goal and assist numbers while the favourites sit at home. In essence, Mbappe gets a free runway to boost his stats, amplify his highlights, and steal the spotlight from rivals who have no Club WC platform. It's a golden opportunity. At a tournament designed for champions, he'll look and statistically be unstoppable. Reason number 2. Madrid is back. Under Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid have bolstered their squad with 4 razor-sharp signings designed to plug the very gaps that cost them last season. Dean Huijsen arrives to shore up a back line that looked vulnerable under pressure Football España, while Trent Alexander-Arnold will light up the right flank with his unrivaled range of passing and crossing Football España. On the opposite side, Alvaro Carreras brings fresh athleticism and defensive solidity to the left wing-back slot, the real champs, and in midfield, Nico Paz returns from Como to inject creative spark and vertical drive game reactor. Mix in a fully fit attack, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and a revitalized Mbappe, and you have a lean, hungry squad built for one mission: seize the Club World Cup and give Mbappe the ultimate stage to make his Ballon d'Or case undeniable. Reason number 3, it's all about the Club World Cup hype. Here's the truth. Even if die-hard fans shrug at the Club World Cup, the decision-makers treat it like the Super Bowl of football. FIFA's president has splashed big money and star-studded publicity behind it, shaking hands with former presidents, teaming up with top streamers, and crafting viral ad campaigns. At that level, performance there isn't just another stat line, it's a career-defining spotlight. So when Mbappe lights up those matches, adding goals to his season tally and hoisting that shiny trophy, he instantly rewrites his entire year. Forget Champions League letdowns or empty cabinets at home. In the eyes of the powers that be, a Club World Cup triumph and a bucket of goals is the perfect Ballon d'Or resume. Reason 4. Dembele's understated star power. Ousmane Dembele might be on the cusp of a treble, racking up goals and assists in the Champions League and Ligue 1, but here's the catch. Outside hardcore circles, he barely makes a ripple. Playing in France means he doesn't command the same global spotlight as La Liga's biggest names, and his off-field PR machine is practically silent compared to the roar behind Mbappe. Dembele is undoubtedly world-class, but in the Ballon d'Or race, reputation fuels perception. And right now, he simply doesn't have the name power or the hype to outshine Mbappe's superstar status. Fans and pundits alike might praise his numbers, but when it comes to voting, hype often trumps stats, and that edge belongs squarely to Kylian. Reason 5. The recency advantage. Timing is everything, and the 2025 Ballon d'Or is set to be handed out unusually early, right on the heels of the Club World Cup. Whatever story is freshest in voters' minds will win, and that story will be Mbappe's, a superstar who's hit top form, delivered clutch moments on a global stage, and just hoisted the biggest trophy of the year. Meanwhile, the usual favourites, Yamal, Raphinha, even Salah, will be dusty memories of spring, and their peak moments will feel a lifetime ago. Only one person could realistically steal that spotlight, Dembele, but only if he goes nuclear at the Club World Cup too. Otherwise, recency bias makes Mbappe the clear choice when the envelopes are opened. Reason 6. Mbappe's individual brilliance. After a brief adaptation period at Real Madrid, Mbappe rediscovered the lethal striker we all know, finishing the season with 31 La Liga goals, which earned him the European Golden Shoe, and 43 goals in all competitions. That haul not only underlines his unmatched consistency, but also proves he's firing on all cylinders just in time for the Club World Cup. When voters look at those numbers, paired with the potential for even more in the tournament, they'll see a player in peak form who simply can't be ignored. In conclusion, if Mbappe truly wants the world to crown him the best player alive, there's no shortcut. He needs to conquer the Club World Cup. Whether it's by lifting the trophy or lighting up the stat sheet with jaw-dropping numbers, that tournament is his final proving ground. Nail it there, and with recency bias on his side and the world's eyes firmly fixed on him, nobody stands a chance of stealing his thunder.